Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a first impression and demo of the new Maybelline Dream Cushion Fresh Face Liquid Foundation on the go. That is a mouthful. And this is in the shade 10 Porcelain. It is the lightest shade in the range. If you want to see a demo and my first impressions on this product, please stay tuned. Alright guys, let's go ahead and get started. So I'm just going to put my hair up. It is wet. I just got out of the shower. Alright, but we are going to be testing this foundation today. And again, it's the Maybelline Dream Cushion Liquid Foundation on the go. And I have the shade 10 Porcelain, which is the lightest shade in the range. Let's see, I did bring, oh, Loki found his bone. I brought a buffing brush and a sponge just in case the actual cushion applicator doesn't work out. But let's go ahead and see the inside of this product. Whew, okay, so this is what the inside of the product looks like. And it just, again, just your typical cushion foundation. And you open up the, and there is a plastic tab, and we're just going to, oh boy, that might be a bit dark. I actually might even just try to use this first. Let's see. There is a ton of product on here, so let's just sort of dip into this. And that didn't take much. Now that is covered. We'll dip back in here anyway. Okay, so I don't believe this is going to be my shade. It looks a little too dark and a little too warm toned for me, but let's just go ahead and test it out. I have my handy dandy mirror. I do have, oh yeah, no, that's way too dark. I do have a primer on, and it is just the e.l.f. Poreless primer, the one in the pink frosted bottle. Okay, this is not wanting to stay on my fingers. Maybe that way. Okay. I'm going to pick up a little bit more product. Yeah, this needs to be a little bit tighter. It's sliding all over the place. Oh yeah, no, this is too dark for me, but we are going to test it out and make it work anyway. It goes on quite nice. It seems to dry pretty quickly once it is sort of on your skin. I'm just going to do half of my face, and let's see how this looks once that's all blended out. As you can see, it's sort of a little bit dewy, and it looks like it is going to remain that way on the skin. But I will have to set this with the powder if that's the case. But I'm not going to go under my eyes because I usually don't take foundation under my eyes. I'll probably have to use a different concealer for that. Alright, so that is about half my face. Let's bring it down the neck a little bit since it is a little bit too dark. Actually, this might be okay for me in the summer. But let me see here. Actually, it kind of matches. I can't tell if it matches or not. I'm gonna finish the rest of my face. I'm actually gonna continue using this, and then I might have to just blend it out with my beauty blender when we are finished. So let's go ahead and do the other half of my face. But again, this is what the half with the foundation. Oh, there's a little bit under my eye. With the half with the foundation looks like, and then without. Sorry, the lighting is not the best today. All right, let's go ahead and do the other half of my face. When you first put it on, it looks, I'm not sure if you can tell, it looks quite warm toned. I'm afraid to walk outside and see what that looks like. Okay. Look, he's just hanging out right next to me. Get a little bit more and go on my forehead. Into my hairline. And again, make sure it's blended into my neck since it is too dark and too warm toned for me. This might, like I said, though, however, work pretty well for me in the summer, but again, I don't know if the dewy factor will, because I am a combination oily and it does get worse in the summer months. All right, so it has decent cover. I really don't like I'm going to blend the rest of it out with my sponge because it keeps catching on this like hard rim and putting lines in the foundation. So let's just go ahead and blend this out all over my skin. And then we'll do up close first impressions. Oh geez, you can definitely tell the color difference, unfortunately. All right. So that is all blended, and let's take a close look here. It actually makes my skin look relatively nice and even. It is a little bit too dark. It didn't sink into my, on my nose. It actually looks really great on my nose. It did, however, it seems to not really have sunken into the pores like on the outer sides of my nose, but maybe emphasize them a little bit. The same for my, they're emphasizing my smile lines a tad. And again, I did have my skincare and moisturizer on and all that as well. It is quite a dewy finish, but it feels like it has set. It just seems like it's going to be a more dewy finish foundation, which makes sense as it is a cushion foundation. And those usually tend to run more dewy. I am going to put on the rest of my face, a little bit of concealer, and I will have to set this with a powder, and then I will come back and share my final thoughts. Alright guys, so we are back. I just put a little bit of setting powder on. I used my e.l.f. tone correcting powder in Cool. Filled in my brows a little bit with a Perfect Brow Pencil in Soft Brown from Anastasia, a little bit of the Clinique High Impact Mascara. It's a sample I got that I have been adoring. And then just a little bit of the Too Faced Creamy Lip Oil in the shade Papa Don't Peach. I believe that is about it. Oh, and a little concealer under my eyes as well. Anyway, so let's go ahead and give some final thoughts on the Maybelline Cushion Foundation. So I think this would actually be the perfect color for me if it wasn't winter and I wasn't as pale as I am currently. This would be probably a perfect shade for me in the summer, so that's actually really awesome because I don't have a lot of those sorts of shades that match me perfectly in the summer. There is this one, and then there is the Tarte Rainforest of the Sea in Fair Neutral. I just actually picked up the Porcelain shade. I ordered it and it came in, and I'm very excited to try it because while I love that foundation, the Fair Neutral is way too dark for me now that we are in the winter months. Anyway, ranting and getting a little off track. So it actually blended out really nicely with the sponge. It didn't like sink into or emphasize my pores once I did powder and blended out with that sponge. It looks, there are some foundations that don't look good on my nose, and I'm sure that's weird. But this actually went over really evenly and blended out really smoothly, and I really actually enjoy it. It did sink into my one expression line on my forehead. And I'm sure that if I were to blend that out a little bit better, it would probably be okay, but I do move my face a lot, so that is an issue. It's sinking into, or not sinking into, but emphasizing my one smile line on this side. I'm not sure if that's because I have sort of a few healing spots that's messing with that. But overall, it's actually a really pretty foundation up close and on camera. I will say it's clinging to all of my little like baby peach fuzz on my skin, so a little bit on my chin. It's sort of emphasizing that, but again, that could be the powder that I topped it with. That's not usually an issue that I experience with that powder. Overall, I'm actually really pleased with this foundation. Like I said, it's probably not one I'd be able to use for the next couple months, and hopefully it won't dry out. But I probably would be able to use a little bit of white mixer foundation and make it my perfect shade should I be traveling, because this is really convenient. There's no bottle, no glass, no anything like that. And it does come with its own applicator, which is nice as well. Surprisingly, I did actually enjoy the way this applicator applied the foundation, though I definitely liked how the Beauty Blender sort of finished out and evened out the process. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know down below. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.